Okay. I don't think that I just show on screen. Okay. Mic check. Mic check. Let's see how this go. I think we good. What's good? What's good? When you come in, drop a comment in the chat so that I know that you're here. So that goes to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, but not to Twitter and not to Instagram. Yo. What's good? What's good? King Shadow checking in. Prophet the Don checking in. Skill Builders checking in. Chrissy Bands. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm only gonna be on here for a short time. But what y'all need help with? What you need help with? How can I help you in 2026? The real J Maya. What's good with you? Peep my new song with Tory Lanez. What's the story? Clyde Clout God. Here's the thing. Let me give you a tip. Why? Why? I mean, I see artists do this all the time. Like, yo, check out my music, but you never give a why. Giving a why will increase your conversion rate, will increase the number of people who click the link, who remember you, who check you out, who tap in with you. Why? It's like, I could be like, hey, go check out our website. Or I could be like, hey, if you're tired of spending thousands of dollars on marketing and promo and then feeling like you stuck in the same place at the end of the year, if you need help with your marketing so that you can focus on just doing the music, check out our website. We do marketing for artists, so you could be an artist. We worry about getting you seen by the right people. It's $100 a month. But even if you don't got that, you can start for free and just create a free account, and you're gonna have a free EPK. You can submit for free music reviews. You can submit for free posts on our site. Just here to help independent artists. If you're interested, there's a link in our bio. Go check it out. Just coming in and saying, hey, check out my website. No context. So when you're just like, yo, check out my song, no context. Check out my new shit, no context. Just drop the video, no context. That's part of the reason why our site set up is to help you build context around your brand. So every month you post about what you got going on. If you drop the like, yo, I got a collaboration with Tory Lanez. Yo, we just got some radio. We just got added to 15 playlists. We just hit 5,000 streams on this video. So then a person has context. So when it's like when you reach out about bookings or features or anything, then it gives context. Bro, we make tons of jingles for our products. How can we take an artist approach for more exposure? The Spice King. Oh, just what I just was telling you about. Like our whole, here's the thing. Here's a very interesting thing. The music industry is weird. You're either a dreamer or you're cheap. But those things aren't mutually exclusive. So it's like, so when it comes to artists spend a lot of money. Artists spend a lot of money. You should have a professional membership on our website. And it's like, so this here's the thing. It would make more sense for you to have a professional membership on our site. But and it's like this is okay. So I'm gonna give you an example. So we started this company in 2007, and I work with a lot of artists, and I've worked with less producers and DJs and professionals. So here's the thing: I would always push to work with producers and DJs and industry professionals, but they are most adverse to spending money on marketing and promo. They just want to sell based on the product. And so here's the thing for me is you got good stuff going on. You have to get the word out about the good stuff that you have going on. It's putting blood in the water. Is it attracts more. It attracts more work when it's like when we're sitting in the studio with someone and it's like a producer in there and they playing their beats. It's like, oh yeah, these cool. It's all cool, yeah. And then it's like, yeah, he actually got a couple records with Future. He did this, that, and the other. And it's like, and I just go over there and tell the artist that shit. And it's like, oh shit, play me some more of that. Let's go back to that one. Oh yeah, that shit hard. It's like they whole reception, the way they even hear that, and it ain't even to say that they being fake, but the way that they even hear the beats is different because of that context. Like, and so it's like I work with artists. And it's like we got artists who got like six-figure sync agencies, right? We got artists who got major placements, artists who get paid features, who getting radio play. And it's like when we put that context on them, when we put that context around the things that they have going on, it's like people have to approach them different. Like then it's like it ain't, oh, we need to work, we gotta tap in, like what's your email? It's like, so how much you charge for a feature? And it's like that's the thing is changing the context. So all of the good stuff that you have going on, um, I would tell you Spice King is PR. Like it's the same thing. I tell like that's the big thing when you have good things going on, PR. In order to get good things going on, marketing. And so that's where our focus is on those two things. For artists and individuals who don't have enough stuff going on, we focus on the marketing side to create more value, to create more opportunities, and for those opportunities to lead to good things. And then from there, once those good things happen, then we take those good things and we show it to more people to create value, to create context that also increases the value. So it's like national deal with Walmart, that's a big brand. Like that's a headline for an update. And putting that out there would attract attention. And it's like where people are gonna want to work with you, people are gonna be interested in working with you on the strength of that. Wife Doobie Rose was good. Wife Doobie Rose gotta listen. Did you work on that hook? Mm, you know what? Let me see. Does it show up here? Okay, there we go. That's interesting. Murder Game 1430. What's good with you? Who cooked? Which one of y'all cooked? I'm coming to get a plate. Who got a plate for me? That's what I want to know. Who got a plate for me? Y'all come in my live 365 days a year soaking up game. Somebody better have a plate for me. Would love to help. Like our big thing is anything that's here's the thing is like, all right, so here's an example. Think about all these like there was Dahmer on Netflix. There's like think about all these biopics. Think about all these podcasts and documentaries and stuff. Shit that happened. And it's like shit happened and you hear about it, seeing like a news report on it, and it just like, okay, cool. And you forget about it. But then a documentary come out about it. They turn it into like a drama mini series or some shit. And then you watching it and they developing the characters and you see the little nuance of the situation and They do the like how it all happened and unfolded, and it's like everybody's talking about it. Everybody is riveting, and it's that is you. That is you. That is your life. Like I think my big thing is my battle. I feel like for the most part, when working with artists and creatives and entrepreneurs, is getting them to truly see themselves as something bigger than they are, to truly feel that they have a story worth telling. Because I deal with so many artists and I've met so many great artists. I've met so many dope producers. I've worked with so many entrepreneurs, like, and it's like you do a thing and it's like because it's mundane to you, it's something you're so used to an extent, you don't feel like other people are going to be interested. And so you leave out a lot of the story. You feel like it got to be a big thing that you got to do. You feel like it got to hit 1 million streams. And you feel like it got to be some over the top, elaborate, extreme thing that happens in order for you to share it. Um, and it's like the whole thing is the story. The whole thing is the story. And so, and it's like making sure that everybody knows about the story. And so it's like even what we do, like so our network is people in the music industry. So it's not we don't reach consumers. That's why one of the things, the first thing I tell an artist when artists come to us to try to work with us, like, bro, we're not here to get you followers, streams, comments. We don't reach consumers. Like we do, but we don't. Like that isn't our target audience, and that isn't the context in which we talk to people. We're not like, hey, go stream this person's song. Like we're never gonna do that. We're going to tell you about the things that this person has done. We're gonna get you excited about this person's journey. We want to get you informed and make you inquisitive. Like I'd rather tell someone like, yeah, you got like 3 Grammy nominations. So yeah, he worked on this project with this person, or yeah, they just closed the deal for this jingle for Walmart. And so now, and so like things that's gonna make a person be like, what that sound like? Oh, let me go see what he got going on. And so the thing is to create create curiosity, create curiosity. And instead of trying to just push, listen to me, push, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, click, download. But I'm gonna give you the game. You need to be thankful for streaming. Like I'm gonna give you the breakdown, bro. Murder Game 1430. I'm gonna tell you how this shit is so that you can have your mind right. And when your mind's right, you get your bread right. You should be thankful for streaming. Like people, anybody who complains about streaming is like antebellum America, like after right after slavery. It's like I'm pretty sure it was some plantation owners like, man, I remember we used to just be able to have slaves. We used to just be able to have people pick cotton. Like it's like, well, okay, yeah, but that like yeah, that happened, but that ain't what it is no more. It's like, and we ain't going back to that. Like people are free. And guess what? That's the way the music industry is. Like reminiscing on what was like, hey, music is free. Music is free. Like, no matter what you think, music is free. And that's what it is. And so here's the thing, music was free because of Napster, it wasn't because of Spotify. Music was free because of you, consumers, because you realize if I ain't got to pay for this shit, I ain't paying for this shit. How many of y'all sharing passwords right now for Netflix, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple TV, Hulu, Disney Plus? Like every single one of y'all sharing at least a password with somebody. you have a profile on an account and you are not a resident of that same house. Y'all just sharing some shit, which goes against the terms of service. As consumers, guess what? You don't like paying for shit. So if you can figure a way out not to pay for it, guess what you're gonna do? Not pay for it. So that's what it is. Fire Stick. Exactly. You got everything for free. So now imagine this, right? You got the Fire Stick, right? And I want you to think about this. Which one is more expensive, making an album or making a TV show? You can make an album by yourself. Making a TV show requires actors, requires set designers, gaffers, lighting, editors, wardrobe, hairstylists, makeup. Requires all of these people. All of this money is spent on it, and you're still in it, and you don't even give a fuck. So when y'all get on y'all soapbox talking about 0.4%, that's preposterous. It's like, bro, get off the damn soapbox. It's like, yo, it is what it is. Music's supposed to be free, and it is free. And so streaming at least makes it where you can make 0.4%. That's all it is. You're actually, I want you to think about this. For my artists that I work with, when I say get your mind right, get your paper right. Streaming is your promo team. You look at streaming as your promo team. Look at streaming as this group of college students that you just dropped a box of 1,000 CDs on and said, hey, go out there and pass them out to people. And they're going to go out and pass them out. And a lot of them are going to end up in the trash, in people's back seats, and not get listened to. But somebody somewhere occasionally is going to put it in and be like, oh shit, I like this shit. And fuck with you. You feel me? And so, yeah, not all 1,000, maybe out of that 1,000, 40 people actually listen to it. And out of that 40, like 23 of them like it. And so, like, but here's the thing. You would have spent about at least $600 on them CDs. And then you would have had to pay the intern something to go pass them out. You feel me? That costs you money. You get to upload your shit for free and let them do that digitally for you. Let the algorithm go see. Let me see if I can pass it out. See if anybody like it. Oh shit, that person don't like it. That person don't like it. That person don't like it. Oh, okay, this person like it. For free. For free. So when you looking at it like your sales team, that's the wrong thing. When you look at it as your promo team, then you can look at it the right way. And as it finds people and people find you, then you sell them something. So now you got people that fuck with your music. Get them on your email list. Get them on your text list. Drop some merch on them. My man, it's Ernie Mo. And it's like building the relationships, building the rapport. So that's the way, like, when you look at the stuff the right way, you can navigate it easier. It's productive for you. You can make money. See, like everybody like, oh, I'm not gonna put my stuff up on streaming. You got to come to my site to get it. All right. How many followers you got on Instagram? It's like, how you gonna make people come to your site or go somewhere to buy your music when people don't fuck with you? It's like that's the real question. Like, you haven't built a relationship with them yet. And so that's the thing. Leverage streaming, leverage your socials, build relationships. What else we got going on? Let's see. Oh, let me go check the comments on the other platform. Liquid Music Group. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And everybody tuned in on all the other platforms. I am on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. I I just tried it out. I'm on a different platform right now. Let's see. See, it let me pull up the stuff over here. Oh, why is the timer still popping up with that? I'm gonna have to check on that. Let me see. Does it show up? Oh yeah, it showed up on the site on the screen. Cool. Let's see. Let me scroll down. Yeah, like to me, like the music industry, and this is just my personal point of view and what works for me and what has worked for the artists that we work with. Um, and just increasing like I've started my New Year's resolution early. I've been cleaning out my follows. I've been blocking people, just getting rid of people. Like just getting rid of people. Like I'm contemplating what I wanted to do. Um what was our first DM? I don't remember. I remember the conversation, but I don't remember the conversation. Now I gotta go into my DM so I can see. Let's see. Get that guy signed. Who need to get signed? Like, do you want to get signed? That was my question. That was the question I had. Who wants to get signed? Do you want to get signed or do you want to stay independent? I'm always intrigued by the answer to that. That lets me know a lot about the artist. And it's like if you want to get signed, ah, okay, I remember this convo. Yeah, we got off to a rocky start. I think like here's the thing. That's why I fucking hate texting. Like I hate texting. I hate writing. Like I prefer to talk like when it's like actual business. But and just in general, like when I my daughter told me I'm a dry texter. Like I don't do the emojis and all that shit. I just say exactly what I mean in the fewest amount of words possible because I hate texting. And people will take it the wrong way. Sometimes like, no, I just like, but this is if I'm ever typing to you, if you ever read it with this voice, it's like this is like I enjoy what I do. I love what I do. I have fun doing what I do. I was an artist and now I help artists make money. Like that's what I've been doing for 20 years. I love my job. I love being able to work with artists, but also it was like I also realize I can't work with every artist. So I just be like, hey, bro, we ain't a fit for you. It's like I tell a motherfucker a heartbeat, like, hey, this ain't for you. It's like if I feel like it ain't for you, I'd rather let you know than try to get some money about you because that can just come with headache. That's a toss up. I wouldn't mind staying independent is the longer route. That's an interesting one. Let's see. I think there we go. I want to get signed. That's what you should. That's the honest answer. That is the honest answer. When artists tell me, like, man, I want to stay independent, that's like you're either delusional or a liar. that's that's my first. That's my knee jerk reaction. You're either delusional or a liar, because being independent means that you gotta do all this shit. That means when you say that you're independent, you're not an independent artist. You're an independent label. Because if you're doing music, then that means that you're responsible for the recording, the releasing, the marketing, the monetization, the admin work. You're responsible for all of that shit as an independent. And when you sign, that means that you get to focus on the artist and being a creative while this other entity handles the majority of the work that turns the creative into profit. And so when people be like, I just I want to do be indie, then it's like you saying you want to be an entrepreneur, you saying you want to be a business owner. And that seems like that is the opposite of wanting to be an artist. I could never sign an artist. I could never sign an artist. New Year's resolution for me is to keep working hard and accept the results and never be satisfied with mediocrity. Man, I feel that in my soul. I feel that one right there. That's what I'm on. Carter Block ATL, what's good with you? Yeah, like for me, like it's finding dope talent. Like is I always like I don't even I don't care about music. Like I'm increasingly not caring about people's music. I love good music and I love when an artist has good music, but I really like I don't care. What kind of person are you? Like that matters more to me than your music. Like, are you someone that don't want to see other people win? Are you selfish? Are you an asshole? Are you one of those people who can't wait till they get on so they can shit on other people? So that means that you're someone who wants to shit on other people. I don't want to work with that person. It's like I want to work with good people and I want to help good people. Female Flow Network, what's good with you? I want to work with good people. Like that's it. That's the whole thing what our membership is about. Like for me more than anything, it's like part of my job. I feel like I ain't say my job, my calling, my duty, my goal is helping good people, making sure that good people get the opportunities that they deserve, get the looks that they deserve, and it's like and making it where it's not just based off of money. Like I think that's the that was my big thing. Like when I first started my first website that I did after we launched the magazine, we did this like mixtape series we was doing. And it was just set up where everybody could submit their music and then I would get DJs and A&Rs at the labels and they would go through the songs and rate the songs and give feedback on them. And then we would take the top 15 rated songs and put together a mixtape, press up like 5,000 copies and drop them like BT Awards weekend, birthday bash weekend, go down to Miami during Labor Day weekend and just put it out and promote the project with all these independent artists on it. And then I would like find a larger regional act and have them host it. Hey, what's good? Dublin checking in. 10 Crimes 84. What's good with you? So yeah, it's just like creating opportunities for independence. That's the my calling. Man, just helping people. But it was like part of that is making sure part of my duty and making sure that good things happen for good people is to make sure that those good things don't happen for shitty people. And so it's like if you like, and that was one of the things is putting people in position and helping people who would never pay it forward, who would never look out for anyone else. And so it's like knowing like we would help artists get them booked on paid shows, show them how to put together shows, run the whole thing, and then watch those artists go out and then start doing their own shows. And because of the way that we did them and we structured our shit and how we taught them, we watched them bring other artists on and provide a platform for other artists to get seen and get exposure and get to perform and get treated the right way. And so it was like early on, I don't even just say early on, but then it's like you still get people who will do some dope shit for, and then they'll cuff a contact or just try to hide how they wouldn't want anybody else to know because they don't want nobody else to get the same opportunities. And it's like, oh, you're a shitty person. You're just an all around shitty person. Like, oh yeah, can't fuck with you. Can't do no good stuff for you no more. So that's the thing is putting together these opportunities, creating these opportunities, making sure they're doing it for good people. And it's like some people, and it's like, it's especially in hip hop, urban music. It's like some people come from places. Some people come from places and feel like everything is a zero sum game. So if you winning, then that means I'm losing. They can't imagine a situation where we both win together. That you're winning and I'm winning. So if it's like an artist has a contact with someone, it's like, yo, I am looking for this artist. I think this artist is dope. I I want to give him. I got a situation for him. It's like a $50,000 situation for this record, and if you can put me in contact with this artist, I'll give you $2,500, and that artist will pass up on the $2,500 because the other artist is gonna make 50,000. Like both of y'all win in the situation, but just because you see that that person is winning more than you, or you whatever it is, you feel like you should be the one to get the 50,000. You gonna sit up and try to, nah, well, if you like that, you gonna love this. Check out this shit though. I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with him, but check what's your email so I can shoot you some shit over. And it's like, bro, you're just gonna fuck up the play. Yo, Big Mike, whoa, what's good with you? Big Mike, would you want to get signed? Would you want to get signed? Would you sign? Or do you prefer to be independent? I've watched so many artists do that. It's like that's the interesting thing. Like artists will get scammed one time for $75 and not trust anybody in the music industry or online. They got a price. But as a professional, like as a DJ, as a promoter, as anyone, you will watch if you do business with artists, the majority of them do bad business. Like just simple as that. Put them on an event, they don't post a flyer until like the day of or some shit like that. They don't really promote it. They don't bring people out for a single deal of 1 to 2 albums. Hmm. You know what? So I'm gonna run this by you guys. Just a thought before I get off of here. The Rock Nation situation, 15% of your um, revenue from streaming. In my head, 15%. Think about that as a deal. Let's say like there's so much stuff about what is and what isn't in the deal. And no, a lot of the stuff that I've seen quoted, I haven't seen shit that makes sense. Like people say, oh, you're gonna use it for AI. And it's like it doesn't say that explicitly. And it's like, but it could be. Shit. Same thing with Spotify and any of these other platforms. So it's like singling this out for just making up shit to make it the boogeyman. But here's the thing that I was thinking about. So Rock Nation is betting on artists to win, while every other platform is betting on artists to lose. Rock Nation says, I'd rather get 15% of everybody's shit and just do this shit for free. I just rather do this shit for free. Let all of y'all use the platform, do all this shit for free. And it's like, because at least some of y'all gonna win. some of y'all gonna win, and it should be enough to make it make sense for us. So if we can come to that agreement, listen, you can use the platform. You can come in here. We're gonna update it. You're gonna have access to your analytics and all of this stuff. We're gonna give you the tools and the data for you to win, but it's up to you to win. And we're not gonna charge you up front for none of this shit. But we want to lock in on 15%. And so now, with that being said, it's gonna be over here. And so here's the thing that I think interesting. If it's like, oh, that's like signing to a label. Yes. So let's say you look at it like that, like you get to choose to sign to a label. And so now that you're locked in for this 15% in perpetuity, but remember that this is only off of the streaming revenue. This ain't off your publishing. This ain't off your shows. This ain't off your merch. This ain't off of no, it's off of the fucking streaming, the performance rights that has to be paid out from the streamer. So I want you to think about that. So let's say that you have a record and you do catch a record and the record gets 50,000 streams in its first week and they have access to this data analytics and they are Rock Nation and they already locked in for 15% of what it does. Wouldn't it be that much easier for them to just pitch it and get it on some playlists? Yeah. Yeah. Get it on some playlists and do some stuff with it. And then from there, boom, it's instant upstream. We ain't got to go back to the table. I ain't got to negotiate with you after you didn't struck gold and now you want 40% and now you're in a different position. Like, no. Like we locked in at 15%. And so I don't even have to think about it. Like, yo, this will work on this playlist. Yo, this will work at this festival. Yo, this will work in this situation. And we could just spend the money or do the thing because we're already locked in to get our 15% off of what we're getting. And we can calculate, okay, if it's doing 50,000 streams already here, and we can put this into it and we can get it up to this number and it'll generate this much revenue we project, then we have a 5x, 10x, 20x return on investment for what we spend on marketing. Because we're already locked in on our 15%. Davis World 1898, to answer your pin question, development of a total rebrand with a somewhat easily executed structure in all areas is what I need. All right. I think that's the thing, is like I think people are so busy looking for, that's my problem with the independent music space. People are so busy looking for boogeymen that they make them. So that's the thing. So that was just a perspective on it. Like, and that's why I say, like, they're betting on people to win versus TuneCore, DistroKid, all them. Like, man, I don't want a percentage of none of this shit. Just give me my $50. like I know all of you are going to fail. Just give me my $50. Like, I'd rather have 100,000 of you pay me my $50. You follow me? Like, I was like, yeah. Percentages, percentages. Like, I don't care. Give me my $50. I, I don't want none of that. So, like, that's the model. So everybody's like talking about the old model. Yeah, the old model is like, yo, I know you're gonna fail. Like, so just pay me $50. And so that, like, that's what I say is the difference between those two models is honestly the Rock Nation model is, yo, we're gonna make it accessible for everybody, and somebody has to succeed. And if we're locked in, because here's the thing, because like I said, most artists are shitty people. So you use my platform for free and you get everything you can for free. And then the second that you get some shit that's bubbling and it's 50,000, 100,000, now you want to snatch it down and go pay the $50 to DistroKid and then try to utilize it over there so that you don't have to pay my percentage, but you've released 70 songs on our platform. So you've been using the analytics, using all the tools and using everything that we got. But the second The second you get on, you're gonna try to snatch that shit down and take it somewhere else. And so that is where I could understand where it's like, yo, if we doing this shit for free, like we locked in. Like this ain't no, you ain't about to play with us. It's like you ain't about to play with us. Yeah, we locked in. Yeah. Ain't no boogeyman. It's just men. Everybody trying to feed their families. And it's like that's the thing. It's like you have some people that are considerate of that. You got some people who aren't. So you got some people who are considerate of that, like, hey, this shit got to be worth it for them. Like, I ain't just about them spending some money with us. Like, yo, this shit need to be worth it for them. Like, if they traveling out of town or if they sit up and they spent this money, like, hey, this shit has to be worth it. They should get there. There needs to be some tangible benefit for them, not just some bullshit. And then at the same time, it's like on the flip side of it, a lot of creators is like, oh, you can always see what someone can do for you, but what can you do for them? So it's like Davis World, like you in here. You want what can I help you with? A development of a total rebrand with a somewhat easily executed structure in all areas is what you need. Here's the question. That's you add to my pin question of what you need help with. Here's my question to you is how much are you willing to spend for that? Now you've clearly stated what it is that you need help with. Now, what are you willing to spend for that? If you got exactly that, exactly what you outlined, this is what I need, right? What is that worth to you? What are you willing to spend or pay someone to get that done? The majority of independent artists think they know the business and have no idea how it works, especially with contracts and the different paying rights situations. 1,000%. I was just having that conversation. It's like that's the internet is the worst thing that happened to independent artists. Is the worst thing that happened to independent artists because you guys have you get a lot of information, but information is like uh, just think about it. It's like what's the best way? If I give you the Pro Tools session, but you don't have Pro Tools, do you have the song? Technically, can you play the song? No. Can you listen to it and critique it? Can you go in and edit it? Can you do anything that you could do with that Pro Tools session without Pro Tools? No. And that's kind of how it is. Like, as artists, you got all this information. You got all the tracks and the effects, like all everything is in this PTX file and everything, but you don't have the software, like the understanding to be able to extrapolate that data and to manipulate it and to work with it in a way that is beneficial or gets you to your goals. See, that's if I had an actual budget, 50,000 to 250,000 at minimum, just being honest. Here's the thing, that's not being honest. Like talking about hypotheticals ain't being honest. It's like it would it that would be like someone saying what they could hypothetically do for you. You know, I could get you signed to Warner Brothers if I had a relationship with someone or that ain't beneficial. That ain't so that's the thing. We can't talk in hypotheticals. So if this is a thing that you want, so now you've kind of positioned yourself as someone who's you're a hobbyist because you talking about hypotheticals. Like you cosplaying right now. I'm the Black Ranger. Like it's like you gotta speak to what it is like, yo, like this is what I could do for that. This is how much I could spend to make that happen. And then it's like, okay, with that, here's how you go about doing it. But when you speak on hypotheticals, it's like if I hit the lottery, then I would do this. Like, all right. And so you can't like don't approach your music career in a hypothetical sense. Like approach it realistically. What can you do today? Not when I get this, or man, when I get this, or when I these people. Like, no, what can you do today? Like, work whatever. When I get this camera, no, use your iPhone. When I hit 10,000, what you gonna do different with 10,000 followers that you can't do with 2,000 followers? Like, the app still gonna work the goddamn same. You ain't gonna unlock no new post type. It's like, so like, do whatever you can with whatever you have, but you gotta be realistic with whatever you have. Most artists wouldn't even know where to start if given 50K. I know exactly where they're gonna start. They're gonna spend the money on all the goofy shit that they've been lusting after. Whatever it is that they've been lusting after all the time that they was broke, they're gonna run and spend it on that. It's like whoever that producer is, they met one time and they told him it was 5,000 for a beat. They're gonna go chalk up 5,000 on that. They're gonna go chalk up on whatever the pages are that they felt like they've been, oh, if I could just get posted on Say Cheese, like whatever it is that they've been lusting after, like 50, at least 50% of the budget gonna immediately go to all of that stuff. Cause that's the stuff that they think that if only I had that, everything would be different. And they're gonna go through at least half of the budget before they realize that none of that shit was effective because none of it was part of a plan. It was shit that created activity and it felt good in the moment. It's like, yo, it is what it is. I need some tracks in my own first yeah. Man, it's too easy to make tracks today. Tap in with it's tap in with it's a million producers online. I don't that's why I be lightweight irritated when people be rapping over other people's beats. I'm like, bro, you know how many producers there are online? There's too many producers online. Too many producers with too many beats for you not to like that show. Like, man, I'd be like, man, collaborate. I was like, reach out, find a producer you like, tap in with them. But I ain't gonna tell you, I ain't gonna tell you no lies, brother. Like this shit a lot simpler than people make it out to be. But I'm about to get off of here. I just hopped on here for a little bit, kick it with y'all. Um, about to watch an episode of Stranger Things. We had to do to watch a little recap. Like there's so much shit I forgot about this show. That show I can't believe like nowhere near where I want to be, but I will continue to work towards it. Continue working toward it, bro. Like just keep grinding, bro. But definitely appreciate everybody tapping in. Chosen 13205. I see you. I'm about to slide off of here. Yeah, I'm well, this might get left up over there. Most definitely will. Y'all have a good one. Hold on, let's see how this shut down. Cause I just tried something different. I'm in a different situation doing this stream. No, can y'all hear this? Okay, did y'all hear all that? I feel like that. I should have heard that. Liquid Music Group said he keep 80 tracks in his phone for emergencies. Nah, facts. Stay ready. You don't have to get ready.